Hello, hello, kiddos. I'm here to do our letter of the day, K. And K says K. So this is how you sign it. You make a peace sign, and then you put your thumb up in between. And K says K. Right here we have our capital letter K, we have our lowercase k, and our saying for it is kid in the kayak, K, K, K. So K says K, kid in the kayak, K, K, K. And we are on the number 10. We have hit 10, and then we're going to restart again. So on our next writing activity, which is going to be the letter L, we're going to go back to the number 1. Just because once we have to draw more than 10, it gets a little crazy on our paper. So we're going to restart, and we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. So today is 10, and then tomorrow we'll start again. So we're going to do 10 kids in a kayak. And it can actually be kayaks. So you'll be able to have more than one kayak. And we'll talk about that when we get to the end of it. So let's go ahead and write our names, capitalizing our first letter, lowercases on all the others, using our very best handwriting, which we should do every day. Miss Lucky has a rule in her classroom that if my students do not do their best, and I can tell and they know, then they retry it, okay? So we're gonna start with the number 10, which is just a straight line down, then around with a grin. That's the way to make a 10. Spacers down. We're gonna write kids. So spacer down, I do a K, which is a straight line down. I pick up, I come out to that belt line, and I'm going to diagonal into the line and out. I, which is at the belt line, straight line down, little dot. D, D is like its belly's facing backwards, talking to all these other letters that we've already written. So I circle around, I go up all the way and down all the way to give it a little tail. There's more than one kid, so we do an S. Spacers down, and it is, I have to check sometime, it's 10 kids in kayak. So it's just in, not 2 sight words this time. It's just 1 sight word, which is the word in. I-N. And we have enough room today to do both of our words, our whole saying up on the top line. Spacer down, we do another lowercase k, pick up, we're going to start at that belt line and we diagonal in, diagonal out. A, I circle around, come up little line, little tail down. Y, so I diagonaled in and then I diagonaled, but I went past like I was going fishing. A, then we have another lowercase k, so I straight line down, then I diagonal in, diagonal out. And there is an S on the end of kayaks, S. So it says kayak. So we have 10 kids in kayaks. So here is the deal with this. You need to have 10 kids in your pictures. It doesn't matter how many kayaks you have. So you could do 5 kayaks with 2 kids in each kayak. Or you could do 3 kayaks, but then you'd have to make sure you had enough kids in each kayak. So you'll want to think about that. That's a little challenging. You want to think about that a little bit, okay? But I know you can do it. And we use kayaks in the water. So I should see some water with some kayaks and 10 kids in those kayaks. And what's happening outside? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Are there mountains in the background? What's happening? Okay,